Hi, I'm Brian with Brinkley RV. Today I'm going to tell you about your towing and accessory hitch. Let's check it out. At the back of the unit, on all Model Zs, we have a towing and accessory hitch. Before contemplating tandem towing anything, it's very important to make sure that you understand how to properly tandem tow. You may want to practice somewhere in a parking lot or somewhere safe before going on an extended trip. Possibly even taking a course or doing some homework online just to make sure you understand how to properly tandem tow. It is quite a bit more dangerous than just single towing. You want to make sure that your brakes are properly adjusted on both trailers and understand what to do if you get into sway scenarios. So let's jump in a little bit more on the safety side. It's very important that you read all the warning labels. There's two different sets of warnings on the tubes. On the left-hand side here, there's information relative to warnings with the braking systems, as well as understanding your GVWR and GCWR of the total combined of the two trailers and your tow vehicle. And then some additional warnings you'll want to read over here that relate to the same thing. And just as important, over here where you can see the blue line, there's some notices above that. It actually gives you the weight ratings of the hitch for both towing and as an accessory. So if you're planning to use this as a towing hitch, the lateral capacity or the towing limit is 3,000 pounds. And then the vertical weight that is actually on the tongue is going to be 300 pounds. If you're using an accessory hitch, obviously you have no force this direction because you're not towing anything behind you, but the 300 pound vertical limit would still apply. So this is a 2-inch receiver hitch. So you're going to need to make sure you have the appropriate adapter for this. If you're using it as an accessory hitch, you may have to get a reducer to get it down to 1.5 inches or 1.25 inches, just depending on what accessory you're trying to plug in. So here in the middle, a couple things to make sure you're aware of. When you're putting in your actual receiver hitch in here, you want to make sure that the cotter pin is secured tight through both holes on both sides, and it's going through the receiver that you're putting in there. You have these two plates on here with the oval holes in them. These are for your safety chains as well as your breakaway cable. And then lastly, on the left-hand side here, there's a plug that's covered. It's a 4-way plug, and you're gonna take the trailer that you're towing and plug it into here. And then lastly, on the 4-way, you're gonna wanna make sure that all your running lights are working, your brakes are functioning properly, your turn signals, brake lights are all working. So before you go, you're gonna wanna make sure that you check all those things as well.